have my CPR mask, which you hold over someone's mouth, say if they needed CPR, so that the transfer of germs don't get in between you and the person. You hold it up like so. It covers your lips. It's just a hole there so breath can get to the other person. Next, I have gloves because you don't want any blood, secretions in your on your hands or in your wounds, because if that person has an infection, then you don't want to get it. Next, I have the gauze dressing. This one is sticky, and it goes over the wounds to protect it, but the only bad part about stickiness is it can pull up on wounds, but these are pretty good for just like the initial, let's cover it, get it over with, not the healing process. Next, I have an alcohol wipe, which you wipe over the wound so infection doesn't happen. I have a couple size Band-Aids here. I have a large one that can go over a good size, I would say scrape, cut, not really a wound. Next is a little bit bigger one. Again, same thing. And then just a smaller one, same purpose. And then I have non-stick pads. This is more for when the wound is healing. You don't want that, the body makes a film cover over the wound, and you don't want that being ripped up, otherwise the wound won't heal nicely. And it can cause bacteria to get in. Next, you have hand sanitizer. You always want to be clean when touching any part of someone else, a wound, a scratch, a burn, anything. We have some tape that will be used to help make the dressing stay on, so you don't want that going anywhere. Next, we have scissors to cut you can cut the tape off with it, you can cut the gauze pads to fit properly, cut shirts so you can get to them, like say if they need a CPR, you need to get to their chest. Next, we have bars that say if someone fainted and they need something to eat, this is always a good thing. Shock. We have Q-tips. This can be used to help remove blood, secretion, stuff like that. We have some Tums, just in case they have a stomach ache and they feel like they're going to throw up. We have a flashlight, say if it's dark and you need to see someone, see their wound. We have ibuprofen and Tylenol, very good pain relievers. Kind of get them through that a little bit. We have a wrap. So to wrap things, say something's broken, you need to stabilize it. Wraps are always good. We have some cough drops. Say if they have a sore throat, might need a cough drop. Next, we have Neosporin. This can help relieve the pain, and it protects once you put it on a scratch or scrape or something. You don't want to put it on a big wound. It can help create a barrier so that infection doesn't get in, like bacteria, stuff like that. We have tweezers. These are really good for splinters. Say if you have something stuck in your hand or any part of the body, you can tweeze it, get it right out. Clippers. Maybe you need to clip something. Maybe you don't have scissors. Clippers are also a really good way to cut through things. So always a backup. We have tissue. This can also be as to wipe stuff off for you, or sometimes it could be used as a gauze as well, just layer it. Say if you're in a pinch, it can be used for runny nose, maybe if they're crying, blood, you can stick to their face, it sticks. And then lastly, we have these antiseptic Q-tips. You break them in half, and this liquid in the middle will run to each side, and you can wipe it over the wound so that maybe you're not touching it maybe you don't have an alcohol wipe. So that works, and that's my first aid kit.